Hey, and welcome to Learn to Play Pinball. I'm Billy Pin Tips, and we are just a few days away from Pinburgh 2025, right down the road from where I live here in Pittsburgh, PA. This week, or past few videos, we've been doing a series of videos of pinball tables that are going to be featured at Pinburgh this year. And actually, unbeknownst to me, there's actually some more tables that have been released. I would know I was going to go ahead and play Flight 2000, which I am going to go ahead and do here today. But there's actually a whole bunch of other ones that I have here on the channel and even available to me that are going to be in there. I was going to be doing this one, Centigrade 37, but we'll save it for down the road. What I wanted to do here is do one from each era, which I wanted to do a DMD or later, which I did do a video on Cactus Canyon, so that takes care of that. The EM that we did was Spanish Eyes, so that we did that one, and then the late SS and DMD through 1994, that was Victory. So we have all that category. So the final category that we didn't do was early SS, early solid states, and that's where Flight 2000 comes in. And what do you know? It's a Stern virtual pinball. Holy, what do you know? It can be done. And I think it's time that they would actually start and do some licensing with some companies out there to get some virtual tables, especially from this era here. It would be a no-brainer. And actually, as we go into here, let's go to the history first here. And this is 1980 this came out here. So this was in the Stern's heyday of their initial run through in the 80s. And actually, here's what's funny. It was the winner of the fan poll in early 2013 as the classic Stern table you wanted to see the most in pinball arcades. So 12 years ago, when Farsight Studios was making this game, they did a poll, and this right here was the most wanted Stern table out there. So there is a need for virtual tables out there. So why not on these old discontinued tables that are never going to see the light of day again? Why not give them some new life? Maybe with Zen Studios and their pinball effects. But this was the first talking Stern table, and it featured a unique 3-ball multi-ball, which this game is a lot of fun. A lot of units were made too. 6,300. Look at this beautiful flyer that went out here. Come away and fly with me. Certainly. Just has all those classic sounds that you love from these arcade games from this era. This is an outer space themed table, and it was the first talking Stern table. You got 2 spinners, 2 banks of drop targets, one there. That's over on the other side. And then unique 3-ball stage lock for multiball. Kind of looks like Transporter in a way, the 1991 from Bally. So the primary goal is to get that multi-ball started. And you do that, well, you can see there's your green locks there. Apollo 1 and Apollo 2. You need to light all the letters of blast off and then complete the drop targets. So the first thing you want to do is light Apollo 1 and Apollo 2, and that's by shooting that spinner right there with 2 balls. It'll lock the 2 balls up there. And then the letters in blast off can be lit. They can be lit before or after locking any balls. So you want to get those going, and then you lock your 2 balls. And then once you do that, here's where your upper rollovers are. So you have B, and there's last, and then the off is down here. Here's the B right there. So you got to complete rollovers to get all that stuff primed and ready for your multi-ball. Pretty complicated for our 1980s pinball machine. You can see here, this is where you're getting your other letters here, these in lanes here. So they kind of have to go out in lanes, which makes it really tough to get this multi-ball because you really have to spread it all around the board. It's just, we're just talking about scoring here, 5,000 points. Once the 2 balls are locked in the rocket launcher and all of the blast off are lit, once you have 2 balls in there, you go over all of your rollovers. You got to complete the drop targets 1 through 5 in descending order. So that means backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to 1. And the lamp in the front of it indicates it'll be blinking. That little arrow will be blinking. What's cool about this here is if you hit the 5, you can, and it ricochets and goes down an in lane before it hits the flipper. It could spot another number, so be cautious. It could give you a number here. Completing the left return lane here, inner right lane, or either out lane will spot the currently flashing 1 through 5 targets. So once you lock your balls, once you get your blast off, and then you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you can then and there it goes. And this is talking about how there, shoot your rocket launcher, and there's the multi-ball going there. So moves the rocket launcher in each stage scores 10,000 points. As balls pass through stage 1, additional 50. So you're getting a lot of points. You're almost getting 50,000 points here with it all through. The left spinner is lit for the rest of the game. And yeah, you're pretty much just in a multi-ball mode. You just want to go from there. So you have some drop targets over here on this side, right side. Each time the bank of drop targets is completed, increases the end of bonus multiplier. Also, by completing the bank of drop targets, it increases that spinner over there too. So that bank of targets over there is very important in getting your multiplier up, as well as that right spinner fat and juicy. Completing all 3 drop targets in one sweeping shot when this lamp is lit will score 500,000 points or 50,000 points. Here's your spinners. Value of the spinner is at 200 points per spin. This is kind of like stars also. Anytime you get it starts off at 200, but anytime you get a blast off, it's going to give you an additional 500 points, which you can max it out at 4,000 points, which that's a ton. That spinner over here on the right-hand side, that's 500 points per spin. Each time bank drop of targets is completed, increases the value by 500 points, and you can jack this up to 5,000 points. You can get those spinners fat and juicy and just start ripping them. So that's what a lot of people do for points. Here's some other scoring here. Pop bumpers, lits are 1,000. Slingshots here, 10 points. And if all systems go is not lit, not really too much there. But, hey. Let's play. Some Flight 2000 here. This game is fast, too. Really want to get that rocket launcher lit. Need one more letter up there. There it is. Glasses. Just get some balls up there now. Nice. Ball 1 long. And the slings here, if you want to get some reaction time, plain old Stern. from this era. Oh no. Alright, I got blast off. We can start counting on if we get another ball lock up there now. Stupid. I think that was that sweeping target bonus I got there. All right, let's just chill right here for a second. Collect ourselves. And that's the thing about pinball here. No time limit here. I can go ahead and collect myself. Probably when I come out of this, I'll brick it, but I'm going to try and get that ball lock up there. Little brick, but I'm okay with it. Let's go back for that spinner rip. Stay in. Come on. Get up there. Ski jump. No way. Decent bonus. Let's get a ball up there. Let me start a little countdown bonus. Tried it. Didn't fully get it off. There we go. Crack at it. Get up there. Here we go. Oh. All right, now I got to do the countdown here. So we got to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if we can do this here. 5. That was nice. Let's get the 4. All right, let's hit the shot for multi-ball. Let's go! Let's go. And that is how you get multi-ball in Flight 2000. All right, we got that ball lock back up there. Just gonna send it up there again. That spinner is fat and juicy right now. It's 500 lit plus all them 500 per light up there. Ski jump. Thank you, Keith Elwin, for teaching me that in Godzilla. All the time now. That spinner over there, nice and juicy. Ooh. Big points.
All systems go. Commence countdown.
All right. 5 is already down. Let's get the 4. crushed. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful again. Oh, I went for the 2, but it was already gone. 1. Give me 1. Here we go. No! I think I got an extra ball here. Tiled up. Count this down. Up. All right. Let's get multi-ball here. It's ready to go. All systems are go. Get greedy with that spinner over there. So nice. Each. Too much side-to-side action here. And get a good rip at it. I knew that was happening. For tournament's sake, I'd have to plunge my extra balls. But for video's sake, we're trying to get that multi-ball one more time here. Nice. Send those balls in outer space. I'm gonna use the pin there. Goal? What did I still need to do? That's such an old goal. I've been playing this Pinball arcade since like 20. Since like 2014, and I finally got a goal that I never got, so that's pretty sweet. We're blowing this game up, by the way. Glad you're here. Glad you're here watching this. Glad you're watching that, too. That's pinball. Stuff like it happens. Just got to go with the flow. Control what you can control. Just like life. Don't sweat the rest. I know my friends say otherwise about sweating. Sweat a lot when I play. Oh. This bonus is nice here. I'm ruining it though. Bonus is maxed out. We tilted out. That's okay. We did everything, showed everything that we needed to see here on that. Second highest score. Not too bad. Who's BRB? I don't know who that is. Well, let's pick a good song to finish up on. All right. Well, hey, Pinburgh is coming up, and we just showed Flight 2000, so we at least have 4 tables from 4 areas that are going to be represented at Pinburgh. So definitely check in. I know Fox Cities is going to be there broadcasting on Twitch. Check them out there. Hopefully, maybe I'll squeeze on the table and I can show everybody some tips there. But as always, thanks for the support. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell everyone about pinball because pinball is great. Let's grow the game, and we'll see you at Pinburgh. Good morning, good afternoon, good night whenever you're seeing this. See you around.